Hello, my name is Nilanjan Sarkar. I am the chair of Mechanical Engineering Department. On behalf of the entire faculty and staff of Mechanical Engineering Department, I welcome all the ME 2020 graduates to this virtual senior reception. I also welcome your parents, grandparents, siblings, family members, and friends. We are very sorry that we could not meet and celebrate your success in person due to this pandemic, but please know that this virtual celebration in no way diminishes the sense of pride we feel about you and your accomplishments at Vanderbilt University. The class of 2020 is a remarkable group in terms of academic accomplishment, in terms of diversity and leadership. Here are some statistics. There are 47 ME graduates in the class of 2020 from 20 states across the US. There are 2 summa cum laude, 4 magna cum laude, and 8 cum laude among you. 5 of you are receiving double majors, 3 in mechanical engineering and math, 1 in mechanical engineering and economics, and 1 in mechanical engineering and classical civilization. There are 26 of you who will also earn a minor. 3 of you will have 2 minors. Remarkable. In terms of diversity, there are 14 women and 33 men in this graduating class. 9 of you come from underrepresented minority. In terms of leadership, many of you are involved in extracurricular activities with leadership roles in your technical clubs and professional societies. Many of you also took part in undergraduate research. 4 years ago, when you joined Vanderbilt University after your high school, you were excited to experience your college life but did not quite know what to expect. A few of you knew that you would like to study mechanical engineering, but many of you had an idea that you might like engineering but did not quite know which engineering to choose, and a few of you even did not know whether engineering was the right discipline for you. Now, after 4 years, all of you, without exceptions, are confident in your knowledge in mechanical engineering to design, create, and solve many of the pressing and urgent problems of 21st century. Some of you, after this, will go to graduate school. Some of you will join industry. A few of you will join governmental agencies, and some of you will become entrepreneurs. No matter what you do, the mechanical engineering faculty is confident that you will excel in your chosen field and represent Vanderbilt very admirably. We firmly believe that education that you have received, the friendship you have forged, and the life experiences you have had at Vanderbilt will serve you very well in your career and life. The mechanical engineering faculty and staff are proud to have known you and wish you very well in your future endeavor. Congratulations, class of 2020.
The program award will be presented by Professor Sarkar.
My name is Nilanjan Sarkar. I am the chair of the Mechanical Engineering Department. On behalf of the Mechanical Engineering faculty, it is my privilege to announce the winner of the 2020 Mechanical Engineering Program Award. The program award is presented to an outstanding senior who is judged to have made the greatest progress in professional development during the study and pursuit of mechanical engineering. This year's winner is Luke NEISE. Congratulations, Luke. Luke came to Vanderbilt from St. Louis, Missouri. He is an outstanding scholar. He is graduating with 2 majors, mechanical engineering and classical civilization, with a perfect GPA in both. He has done extensive undergraduate research with 2 labs, the Vanderbilt Aerospace Design Lab, popularly known as the Rocket Club, and with the Multi-Scale Computational Mechanics Lab during his time at Vanderbilt. Luke was a member of the Rocket Club team that won the NASA national competition. He has also won the prestigious National Science Foundation Graduate Research Fellowship that will support him for his PhD research. Luke has also interned with industry. He was involved in several extracurricular activities and was the president for the Tau Beta Pi Engineering Honors Society. I asked Luke, out of curiosity, whether he gets any time to relax after doing all these activities. He said, of course. He loves movies and makes time to watch them every week. He is also a die-hard fan of Boston sports teams, even though he has never lived there. On a personal level, I was fortunate to have Luke as my academic advisee for the last 4 years. You could not meet a nicer person, and you can feel that he is destined for greatness. Luke, the mechanical engineering faculty is proud to confer upon you the 2020 Mechanical Engineering Program Award. Congratulations.
The Academic Achievement Award will be presented by Professors Frampton and Luo.
Hello, I'm Ken Frampton, Director of Undergraduate Studies and Professor of Mechanical Engineering, and it's my pleasure to announce one of 2 recipients of this year's Academic Achievement Award in Mechanical Engineering. The person I have the pleasure of introducing is Thomas Kiss. Thomas earned dual major while in his time at Vanderbilt, both in mechanical engineering and applied mathematics. And during that time, Thomas was on the dean's list every single semester, a really impressive feat, academically speaking. And his extracurricular record is just as impressive. Thomas performed internships all 3 summers while he was at Vanderbilt. He was a member of the very successful Vanderbilt Aerospace Design Lab, where he served in his last year as a simulations lead for the rocket team. And then in his free time, he also managed to be the captain of the men's water polo club. One of my best memories for Thomas was the project he did in a class which I co-teach called Mechatronics, where he designed and built an autonomous wind turbine monitoring and control system. It was really impressive. It would automatically orient the wind turbine to face into the wind to maximize power generation. And also it would monitor wind speed and wind direction as well as the amount of power generated by the device. A really nice project, and I was particularly impressed by that work. So it's my pleasure to congratulate you, Tommy, and best of luck to you in the future.
Hi, my name is Haoxiang Luo, and I'm a faculty member and associate chair in the Department of Mechanical Engineering. It is my pleasure to present one of the Academic Achievement Awards in our program. This award is presented to an outstanding senior who has shown the highest academic achievement in the study and the pursuit of mechanical engineering. I'm very happy to announce that one of Academic Achievement Award winners this year is SWAPNIL PANDE. SWAPNIL is an excellent student by many standards. He is the Cornelius Vanderbilt Scholarship recipient. Other than finishing a major in mechanical engineering, he also completed a minor in computer science. Needless to say, he did really well in both of these areas. In fact, his GPA is very, very close to being perfect. Other than coursework, SWAPNIL was involved in the Vanderbilt robotics team. He also served as the vice president for the robotics team. As a group, they designed a robot that is meant to autonomously collect underground ice from a simulated Martian environment. They participated in the NASA robotic mining competition for university students, and their design was highly commended by NASA engineers. In the project, SWAPNIL led the design of autonomy algorithm to integrate data from sensors such as cameras and inertial measurement units. So you see that SWAPNIL really likes programming. In addition, he demonstrated great leadership for this successful team project. SWAPNIL has done 2 internships, one at Carnegie Mellon University and one in Nashville, where he was using machine learning techniques to predict human eye gaze. I think that was very interesting. Other than these impressive achievements and experiences, SWAPNIL created a company with his friends to build an app to serve firefighters. Finally, he speaks 3 languages. Other than English, he also speaks fluent French and Marathi. In summary, SWAPNIL is a talented, highly achieved graduate. He well deserves this academic achievement award. So congratulations, SWAPNIL. I wish you the best.
This is Professor Anil Kumar on behalf of the faculty in the Department of Mechanical Engineering. It gives me great pleasure to present these leadership awards for outstanding seniors who have distinguished themselves through their engineering, management, and leadership skills. By a vote of the faculty, Alex Barnett, Olivia Cook, Matthew MacDonald, Jonathan Powles, and Sarah Tsai have been elected to receive these awards. In the subsequent slides, I am going to enumerate on their achievements. Alex Barnett has been the president of the Vanderbilt rocket team that competed in the NASA Student Launch Challenge. He has been an erstwhile president of the Vanderbilt robotics team. He has done internships at NASA JPL and Perl-Mobile Smart Drive. More recently, he was elected as a technical member of the AIAA Reusable Launch Vehicle Technical Committee. He has a very promising career in aerospace engineering, and the Vanderbilt Mechanical Engineering Department is proud of his achievements. Olivia Cook joined Vanderbilt as a Cornelius Vanderbilt Scholar. She has had impressive achievements outside academics here in mechanical engineering. She's been the vice president for the design studio. She's been a mentor at the Wondery. She has conducted undergraduate research in biomechanics and assistive technology lab. She has been involved in Vanderbilt University theater set design and construction, and has been a fractal hardware engineering intern. All in all, it has been a comprehensive achievement, and the department is proud of it. Matthew MacDonald has evolved as a very important leader for the Vanderbilt rocket team, especially in the payload design side and in reporting to NASA. He has done internship at Raytheon. He's been a co-founder of the Vanderbilt Library Committee. He's been a president of the Sigma Nu fraternity, and has been a very cheerful leader of the Vanderbilt tour guides. All in all, Matthew has been extraordinarily involved in shaping his career here, including getting a minor in computer science. Jonathan Powell's enthusiasm and equanimity has been well appreciated by the mechanical engineering faculty. He's been a vice president of the Vanderbilt rocket team for the 2019-20 challenge year, and has taken the leadership role in rocket design and fabrication. He led the rocket team presentation to NASA Administrator James Bridenstine. He has been a teaching assistant at the machine shop, and he has done a fluids internship at Washington University. Sarasai has been a very remarkable student athlete and an academic high achiever. She's been a NCAA Division I athlete and track and field captain. She's been a member of the very busy rocket team as a design and payload engineer, and that won the Northrop Grumman Championship in 2018 and 19. She has a BS-MS dual degree doing research in biomechanics and assistive technology lab. She's done internships at Procter & Gamble and Harris Corporation. All in all, a complete and comprehensive accomplishment. I take this opportunity to congratulate all our Leadership Award winners and wish them the very best in their careers. Thank you.
The Dynamics and Controls Award will be presented by Professor Simon.
Hello, my name is Nabil Saman. I'm a professor at the Department of Mechanical Engineering at Vanderbilt University. I am very pleased to present the Dynamics and Control Award to Mr. EMMETT HADEN. EMMETT is receiving this special recognition in light of his extraordinary performance over the past years in several classes associated in the area of dynamics and control, and also especially for his ability to take key concepts learned in class and to implement them on real systems. I have known EMMETT as a student in my dynamics class. I've also known him later as an undergraduate intern and subsequently as an undergraduate research assistant. Throughout my work with EMMETT over the past year and a half to almost 2 years, I was extremely impressed with his ability to implement control algorithms, essentially taking things that he learned in class and implementing them on relatively complex systems. To give you an example, EMMETT was responsible for working with one of my graduate students on designing a custom controller for an optical coherence tomography probe. His work really was extraordinary in quality of documentation, in ability to think independently, and in ability to implement electronics programming and control algorithms on a physical system, in his ability to test and demonstrate that these algorithms work. I'm extremely impressed with EMMETT's performance, and I wish him the best. EMMETT, congratulations and good luck with your future career.
It's my distinct honor to award this year's award in Materials and Advanced Devices to graduating senior XINLIN ZHONG. XINLIN has been an undergraduate researcher in my group for the last 2.5 years, and I've also had the distinct honor of working with him inside the classroom in my thermodynamics class, as well as my elective class on fuel cell and electric vehicles. In both of those classes, XINLIN set himself far and away from his peers. And in the research lab, he's really achieved excellence. I think XINLIN is a truly exceptional researcher and scholar, and it has been a pleasure to work with him over the last 2-3 years. XINLIN has been involved in a range of different activities since he has come at Vanderbilt and has partaken in a lot of different professional development. He worked at Nissan a few summers ago, where he ignited his passion for control theory and electric vehicles, which is just an emerging and booming market right now. As he's achieved excellence, he was just awarded admission to the best mechanical engineering graduate program in the world at MIT. Next year, he will be attending MAT, looking to get a PhD in mechanical engineering with a focus on controls and electric vehicles. It's been really a pleasure to work with XINLIN. I often joke with my graduate students that I forget that XINLIN isn't a graduate student, but in fact, an undergraduate, because of his dexterity and willingness to try a range of different projects, from flexible electronics to desalination to solid-state batteries. XINLIN has really proven that he is a very strong researcher. As he departs for MIT, I really look forward to watching his career grow. And as I stand on the sideline now, I hope that our careers intersect in the future, in particular in this battery space. And so in conclusion, congratulations, XINLIN. It has been really a pleasure to work with you, and I wish you the best.
The Thermal Fluids Award will be presented by a grown man in a mohawk.
I'm Professor Joshua Caldwell in Mechanical Engineering, and I nominated Tristan Gilbert for the Thermal Fluid Award for this year's graduating class. I did this on a number of reasons. First of all, he's has an excellent academic record, especially in the thermal fluids area. For instance, I first met Tristan during when he was a student in my thermodynamics class. He is one of the top students in the class and one of the top students I've ever had since teaching that class for the past 3 years. He was always extremely inquisitive, clearly just wanted to learn the material, and was really interested in just bettering his understanding rather than just trying to get a grade. This experience has only been continued as he's been in my atomic arrangements class this past spring, where despite being an undergrad in a graduate level course, he has excelled and actually has been one of the most vocal students as far as participating and also providing his expertise. Beyond his GPA and his clear academic prowess, he's also been involved in a number of extracurriculars. He's the president of Experience Vanderbilt, or at least was, which provides financial assistance to students so they can afford to do extracurriculars. And under his leadership, he was actually able to develop the infrastructure that allowed expansion of the aid provided from $70,000 a year to over $360,000. He's also undertaken undergraduate research in a broad number of areas. This includes optics, prosthetics, energy storage, 2D materials with a bunch of different professors. He has a publication from working in my group, and I believe at least one other publication with others, and was a member of the Rocket Club. Adding to all that, Tristan is just a really great and enjoyable student to interact with. I've always enjoyed when he's come to discuss graduate school advice, choices on classes, as well as also what's going to be next for him in his career. Excited that he's accepted a position in the Graduate School of California, Berkeley, and I expect much, much more from him. And I hope he will keep in touch and let us know how his career progresses. And I will note that I cut my hair, especially just so I could try to be as cool as Tristan. Thanks, bud. Congrats. Bye.
Hello. Thank you for coming to our Mechanical Engineering Senior Design Celebration. I wanted to introduce myself. I'm Tom Withrow. I'm Mechanical Engineering faculty member, and I help teach the capstone engineering course with a great team of other individuals that you'll get to meet in a little bit. We had the privilege of working for the last 2 semesters throughout the whole year with all of your sons and daughters, and we got to see them in real-world engineering situations. We got to see them interact, deal with conflicts, deal with all kinds of things that don't go right, especially as we enter the latter part of our second semester. But we really got to see the dedication, the resilience, and their strengths as engineers and as students. We're going to introduce 2 awards today. I'm going to introduce the first one, and then we'll introduce some of our other team members. So without further ado, the first team we want to celebrate today is the Design, Fabrication, and Control of an Autonomous Robotic Painting System team. And this was Braden Barnett, John Margoki, Sam Gottlieb, Emmett Hayden, SWAPNIL PANDE, and Charlie Tusa. Ben, could you tell us a little bit more about this team?
Thanks, Dr. Withrow. Hi, my name is Ben Snyder. I'm a mechanical engineering graduate student here at Vanderbilt University, and I've had the honor this year of TAing and working alongside all these bright and exceptional students. To start off, this team's project called for an autonomous painting robot to address the labor shortage of workers in the construction and painting industry. This robot's main objective was to automate the process of applying finishes such as epoxy to warehouse and roofing systems. While coronavirus prevented the final assembly of the prototype, this team did a phenomenal job throughout the year in the designing, building, and testing of this complex project. Their cohesion as a team and prowess as engineers resulted in the successful creation of a modular painting system, as well as the autonomy to allow the system to optimize its path for efficient and quality coding applications. Now on to Dr. Mitchell for the next award.
I'm Jason Mitchell. I'm mechanical engineering faculty as well, and I help teach this class with Professor Withrow. The next award goes to the mechatronic design of a multi-axis motorized stereo system. The team consisted of Osama Asal, Mark McKee, Tristan Miranda, Zach Taylor, and Connor Woodall. It was sponsored by the Meyer Optical Neurophysiology Lab with Dr. Alex Meyer and Brock Carlson. Victoria, would you like to tell us a little bit more about this project?
Thanks, Dr. Mitchell. I'm Victoria Vest. I'm another graduate student here in the Mechanical Engineering Department, and I've really enjoyed working with these students throughout the year. So this team created a full stereoscope system for use in vision research with non-human primates in the Meyer lab here on campus. Their automation of this system will allow streamlined calibration by providing precise control of translation, rotation, and tilt in a defined coordinate system. They have achieved sub-degree and sub-millimeter accuracy in all degrees of freedom, surpassing the expectations and needs of their sponsor. Their system will be implemented and used in important research for years to come. I do want to take this opportunity to congratulate all of our graduating mechanical engineering students. I've been really impressed by their engineering skills, but also by their resilience and their adaptability and their creativity in this really challenging time. They've all managed to put together really impressive projects, even when none of us really knew what we were doing. So I wish you all the best. I know you'll do great things, and I hope we'll all meet again someday. Ben?
I also just want to say congratulations. I know we are so proud of you, and you should be proud of yourselves. It's been such a great year. It's really, as Dr. Mitchell said, it's been an honor getting to work alongside you and meet you, as you're all such great people. Moving forward, you have such bright futures, whether you're going into industry or back into graduate school, whatever it may be, you have a very bright future ahead, and I look forward to seeing what you accomplish. Dr. Mitchell?
Thank you, Ben. So mechanical engineering seniors, I want to say that I'm honored to have been a part of your senior design class this year. I've been constantly amazed at how you guys have adapted and overcome, how you've taken your education, and then how you've used it, and then how you've extended beyond your education and really taken ownership of your own education. I'm sure that you guys will continue to adapt and overcome in the future. Professor Withrow?
Thank you, Jason. I just want to say a final congratulations. I agree so wholeheartedly with everything our team has said. You guys are awesome. Please, please, please stay in touch. Please stay in contact with each other, be able to lift each other up, especially now that you realize there are going to be difficult times, there will be challenges. So we want to give you our wholehearted congratulations and our well wishes, and look forward to the times ahead when we get to see you and watch your careers blossom for the decades ahead. Thank you, and enjoy the day.
This is Professor Anil Kumar, and it's my pleasure to give out the Mechanical Engineering Special Award to the Vanderbilt Aerospace Design Laboratory team for outstanding performance at the NASA University Student Launch Competition. The Vanderbilt Aerospace Design Laboratory was set up in 2007 to facilitate engineering students from all disciplines to take on the design of novel rocket-flyable payload systems that highlight major challenges in space exploration. VADL design teams compete in the NASA Student Launch Competition and take on design challenges that are posed by NASA and then add on their own innovations to make it into a very comprehensive, fast-paced program. For this year's Student Launch Challenge, NASA required that the teams fly a rocket with a UAV or a rover payload that, after landing, would sample a planetary environment. The VADL team upped the challenge by requiring that the UAV that they fly do aerial sampling in a hostile planetary environment and that they do repeatable recharge-based missions that are autonomous, a very complicated requirement that they set for themselves. In the following schematic and some of the still pictures, you will notice design challenges on the rocket side after a successful flight. The payload chamber has to reorient itself such that the UAV faces skyward. The bay doors need to open autonomously, and the clamp holding the UAV has to declutch so that the UAV is free to fly. All these activities are mission critical because if any one of these fails, then the mission is completely jeopardized. On February 15th, 2020, the team conducted its full-scale launch in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, in preparation for the NASA competition. On a blustery and windy day, when the challenges were at the highest, the team had a successful rocket flight and recovery, and a payload sampling mission that worked really well despite the winds. About 90% of the team's requirements were met, and the team had 6 more weeks to finish up before the NASA competition. But under the circumstances, NASA decided to evaluate the competition at the full-scale launch point, and the results will be known in June. The team's design and performance exceeded our expectations, and the Mechanical Engineering Department takes this opportunity to wish the team very well at the competition and congratulate them on their team effort and success. They made Vanderbilt really proud. Thank you.
I can't see anything.
I know. I know. I know.
guys. That's amazing. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, yes. Ooh.
Now we have reached the end of our celebration. I want to congratulate all of you once more for your accomplishments. I want to congratulate the parents, grandparents, families and friends who have supported you throughout these times. They are your foundation and they are the cornerstone of your success. It takes a village to raise a child, and it takes so much more to help someone graduate from college. We have been privileged to be your teachers here at Vanderbilt, and we'll miss you as you graduate. Please know that we wish you all the success as you enter the next phase of your life. All the best, class of 2020.